What's up, guys? How are you guys doing today? I hope everyone is doing fantastic. As you can see, I'm doing wonderful today. Happy Monday. Yo, I hope you guys start their week with a positive mind and positive spirit. And of course, guys, we're gonna go through some of the news because like Man City player are moving out. Kevin De Bruyne, Ederson, Alvarez, they're all going somewhere. But hey, they're gonna bring in some replacement. And of course, Chelsea Football Club. Some of the players that left the club, I didn't even know they were still there, right? Malang Sarr. So, and the UEFA Champions League, Europa League, Conference League, pre-qualification game are going to start tomorrow. So we're gonna try to see if we gonna talk later about Jose Mourinho, because his team will be playing tomorrow. So anyway, guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome to the world of soccer. If you're not already subscribed, make sure to subscribe, like, and share this video with your friend. It's a free. Come on, give me that thumbs up. And of course, guys, we're gonna start. We will start with Man City. Manchester City, I mean, they have the best squad in the island, right? The best squad in England. But some of their players just attempted to leave because the Saudi money is calling. Ederson to Ittihad, Kevin De Bruyne. Yesterday they were reporting he's not confirmed, but boy, that thing is serious. Kevin De Bruyne, we saw his interview before the Euro saying, well, yeah, at the age he is right now, and the money they're proposing, it won't be a bad idea to go there, But he didn't make any decision. But hey, if you look at him and Ederson, I mean, they can live, bro. They want everything a player can win in club-wise. Like Kevin De Bruyne, forget about Belgium. He's not winning anything there. Belgium are like Belgium, right? So, club-wise, he won the Premier League, FA Cup, League Cup, and Community Shield, Champions League, World Cup, FIFA World Cup for the club, and of course the Super Cup. So like anything that a player can win in Europe, he did it. He is arguably one of the greatest players that ever played in the Premier League. Definitely the greatest player for Man City. If you look at on terms of goal assist ratio and the game he played and how impactful he was in that team. So he's a 31 now or 32. I think it would be just good for him to go chill in Saudi, right? We saw being in Saudi doesn't mean you're gonna stop really playing. The competition is high because we are seeing how Saudi is buying player. They're not only buying player pre-retirement, they're buying young player. We saw with Musa Jabi yesterday, confirmation with Ittihad. We saw that is official. He's there, and those young players going there at Al Nasser, Al Hilal, and Al-Ittihad, Al Ali, and all those Al-Ittifaq with Steven Gerrard. So we see like they're buying a lot of young players. The Saudi project is not about a one year or 2 years project. No. Because China tried it, US tried it, Qatar tried it, but they all stopped at a certain point because, especially in China, was the club were wanting to do it. The government did not help them do it. But in Saudi, it's the government. They have a project 2034. They're having the Lion City. They're building the Lion City in Saudi, building a city, glass of city in the sand. So those people, they have the money. And if they put their money into a project, they're going to go all the way. It may not work, but they're going to put the money in. And today, a lot of players just realize that. You have a player, Musa Jabi, 25 years old, Vitina from Celtic, going there. So like they're having a lot of young players there and some Portuguese players too. So it just makes sense, right? Because people are going to Europe. I think a lot of people will say, oh, it's because of the competition. No, it's because Europe pay more than any other continent. That's why all the players are going there. The Brazilian, the African, the South American, the Asian. Everyone want to go to Europe because that's where the money is. That's where you will find the competition. Because when you follow the money, you will find the competition, right? So in Saudi, the way they are doing it is either the league gonna be really good, gonna push the neighboring country to do the same, and the Champions League, Asian Champions League, gonna be really good. Because if you brought all these players in, it's gonna be interesting. Because in Iran they have a really good team, and Saudi, we know Al Hilal. Al Hilal lost only one game last season, which is the semi-final and on the Champions League, but they won every game, just like Leverkusen, right? So those guys, when they put their money into something, they're gonna do it. And so Kevin De Bruyne making the decision, joining Al-Ittihad, you're gonna follow N'Golo Kante there, right? There will be N'Golo Kante. You have a Khalid Koulibaly and Al Hilal, and like they have a player there. It's crazy. Like it's just mind blowing from last year to this year how many players Saudi bought. And man, if Kevin De Bruyne go there, you're gonna get mad money. I'm pretty sure you're gonna get salary similar to N'Golo Kante. I don't think he's gonna be same as Ronaldo. I think Ronaldo contract will be up this year, right? They're gonna renew it for sure. And you have a player like that, 31 years old, nothing to fight for in Europe. Just go there, back the money, sign 2 or 3 years, and then make the money and then go back to Europe. And of course, we're gonna see how the league gonna develop. But hey, him and Etihad, I think they found a common agreement with the just waiting officialization, or like how much they're going to pay to Al-Ittihad, right? To Man City, because Saudi doesn't give a lot of money to the club. They just give it to the player, which is good. I love that because the player are the one who playing, right? So it's good for him. And Ederson, same thing. Man City goalie is same thing. So I mean, if they can get them, bro. They have the money, and this guy right now, they have nothing to prove to anybody in Europe, so they can go conquer Asia too. So if this player are leaving, we know Man City how they work. Pep Guardiola and his team, they just have a really great squadding team that go take player everywhere, like just bring them and then make a great team. So De Bruyne is leaving, no problem. They're gonna go for another midfielder. Guess what? Who is they going for? They're going for Bruno Guimaraes from Newcastle United. I mean, he's gonna cost them maybe 100 million, 120, or like a 90 million pound. But that is, imagine losing De Bruyne and getting Guimaraes. I mean, Guimaraes doesn't score as De Bruyne. I think he has a similar profile as a Rodri. But there is another rumor too. Real Madrid really want to Rodri too. So if Rodri leave, Guimaraes coming will be, it doesn't change a lot, because Guimaraes is a really good midfielder. But Rodri to Real Madrid is something on. Real Madrid want him. We saw at the Euro how Carvajal wanted him to come to Real Madrid. So we're gonna see how the project develop. And of course, that's they're planning to bring in Guimaraes to replace Kevin De Bruyne. And of course, the goalie, they're talking about bringing in Gianluigi Donnarumma from PSG. You know, PSG, they signed a new goalie, and they didn't give Donnarumma the guarantee that he will be the number one. Luis Enrique said there will be no number one, the best will play. So, I mean, if City just show up at the door, I'm pretty sure Donnarumma gonna run away to go there, right? Because there he know he gonna play, you know? So, we'll see how those development go. As for other player like Man City losing other player is about Alvarez, Julian Alvarez. Atletico Madrid want him. I mean, that's good because Julian Alvarez don't want to be a second player anymore. He want to start the games. He want to play more. He's 23 years old. He won everything. For this dude, he won everything, really. If you mean everything, everything. He won the Libertadores, the Copa America, the Argentinian League Cup, and Premier League, everything you can win in the Premier League, the Champions League, the World Cup, the Copa America, Landissima, how do you call it? Finalissima. They won that. This dude complete football. He have nothing to prove anybody. Now he's just playing there maybe to make more money because he's good. Like, I mean, he's paid now 100,000 euro, 100,000 pound a week. So I think if there is another club giving him more, he have to go, bro. You want everything. You have nothing to prove. If they cannot give you more playing time and more money, leave. Yo, you don't have to fight for anything. You want everything. So like for him going to Atletico Madrid, I think that would fit him really good because he will be playing with Diego Simeone, Cholismo, which he's an Argentinian, having another Argentina as a striker because Atletico Madrid lost their striker. Alvaro Morata went to AC Milan. That is official. AC Milan triggered his release clause, which was 13 million euro, which is crazy. Alvaro Morata accumulated more than 200 million in his transfer from Real Madrid to Juve to Chelsea to Atletico and now to AC Milan. He have no loyalty test. Yo, he gonna go everywhere. He go from Real Madrid to Atletico. He gonna go Juve to AC Milan. He doesn't care. I'm pretty sure if he was at Chelsea, he would go at Tottenham if they gave him more. He's the luckiest striker out there. But hey, to replace Morata at Atletico, they want Alvarez. And I think they're going to just have to discuss on the fee, because I think Chelsea did not buy him because the fee was too high, right? It's a 70 million or something. Because now Chelsea didn't go for him, not because of the salary, because he was earning only 100,000 a week. Chelsea could give him like 200. Chelsea just don't want to pay more than 200 or 150, right? But they can pay that. But hey, Atletico would be a good destination for Alvarez. So we don't know who Man City gonna bring to replace him, but they have Haaland. They only signed only Savio, and so we're gonna wait to see how they're gonna do in the transfer window. Because you know, when the transfer window started, we were hearing a lot of movement from Chelsea and other clubs. This team weren't doing anything, but they start working. Man City, Arsenal bringing in California yesterday, and everyone is start working now. And of course, that brings us to another story, you know, in Germany, which is between Alphonso Davies and his president, which is crazy, right? Let's just say what Julian say. Julian he's a gangster more. Like, he just talking down to his own player. On Alphonso Davies, he said, he's a Juli Hunes, Bayern Munich board member. He's a board member. He's not the president. So the way Lamine Yamal does things, left and right, I wish Alphonso Davies could do that too. We told Davies very clearly that if he doesn't renew his contract, we will let it expire in 2025. He won't get any more money. So I mean, hey, these are the president you have there. Like, he's a part of the board member. You know, they are legends from Bayern. Oliver Kahn, Julian, Chalia Music, all those players, all those leadership. They used to play for Bayern, so like they are the current leader now. So, but they talk a lot. Bayern leader talk a lot. But hey, they are serious though. If you didn't renew, I'm pretty sure they're gonna let the contract run down, because they don't care. They don't care. Like, they let Lewandowski leave for free. Most of their players, if they don't accept their thing, they're gonna let them go free. Like Alba to Real Madrid, they all went there for free. I think Alphonso Davies is ready to go there, because Bayern want to 50 million or 40 million euro, but Real Madrid don't want to pay that on a player that have only 1 year left on his contract. So they may do just like Mbappe case. They're gonna wait the contract and they're gonna get the guy for free. And it's ridiculous to compare Lamine Yamal to Alphonso Davies. Alphonso Davies is a left back. Yamal is a right wing, right? He's a left wing. So they just comparing. I think they just want to talk to him down. But hey, you want to sell your player and then you just sabotaging his value. That's his on you, right? So you're gonna just see how they're gonna go. So that is Real Madrid gonna wait. But in the other side of Madrid, Atletico Madrid, like we say, they're moving for Alvarez, and there is another development on our player. That is for Chelsea Football Club, and we're having one of our players that is really linked to them, and it's Conor Gallagher. According to Atletico Universe, which is an Atletico fan, just like a lot of Chelsea channels there is Atletico channel too. They say, according to Atletico Universe, Conor Gallagher wants to join Atletico Madrid. He will do everything in his power to make this move to happen. I don't believe in that, because if he is still here, it's because Conor Gallagher wants to stay at Chelsea. He just needs another contract. But hey, if Atletico want him, and I believe between Atletico and Aston Villa, he will choose Atletico Madrid, because that is guaranteed going to play Champions League every year. And his playing style will match perfectly like a glove with Diego Simeone way of playing, defending deep or running a lot, so that he can do that, right? So we will see how they're gonna develop. And we know Chelsea want to sell him because he's a pure profit. They're not giving him another contract, and we already have ton of midfielder. We even sending some of them to loan, like Santos going back to Strasbourg, Okuchuku heading to Fenerbahce or other club like Everton. So we have a lot of players like Chukwuemeka, Lavia. Like, we have ton of midfielders, so like he can go. I don't think he's gonna impact us that much. So Conor Gallagher, we're gonna monitor that situation to see how Chelsea gonna deal with that. And of course, we're gonna talk about some official, you know, some player left from Chelsea. Malang Sarr. Malang Sarr, you remember when we bought him from Monaco, right? He was in Monaco. He came in. The dude never had a chance to play. We sent him to Porto. We sent him to, like, I think his last loan was in France, right? He was in Marseille or somewhere. He didn't play. He didn't play a lot, but he just according to Chelsea news, the Chelsea news, Malang Sarr will join Lens after an agreement is reached. He will have medical test in 48 hours, which was yesterday. So, which means he's gonna do the medical today. So Malang Sarr, I mean, he was the player that Pochettino didn't know who he was. You know, they were asking him about his game time if he's gonna have a chance, and the Pochettino was saying, "Who is that?" Because there's too many players at Chelsea. I think we have more than 70 players in our book. 70 players. And of course, it's going even crazier because Chelsea is going for another young kid in Brazil, Grêmio. The boy is from Brazil. So we have too many players in our book, but we're still going for 16 years old. We have Kendrick Spires, is 80, gonna come next year. We have Messino, which is Williams from I forget the name, the Brazilian club name, Palmeiras. Yeah, all those guys gonna come next year. But hey, we're eyeing another young player. According to Fabrizio Romano, Chelsea have presented their project to Brazilian talent Gabriel Mack, and they are confident to make the deal to happen. Negotiation underway with both Grêmio and the 2008 Born Talents Camp, keen on joining Chelsea. So the Talents Camp, the teams want to join Chelsea. I mean, I don't know what is attractive with Chelsea that those young players keep coming, not playing. Because I don't understand. If I was a player, I want to play, bro. I don't want to just be on a team. You have 70 players, more than 70 players. You know it won't be easy for you to play. He's a 16 years old. 16 years old. Like, that's why Chelsea is like the pedophile. We are pervert in the transfer window with kid. We just go in 16, 17, 16, 17. Bro, go for some experienced player. I don't know what the project is about, but hey, we will see. They have the money. They're going to go buy him. They say he's a generational talent. So we'll see how they're going to develop. But hey, we cannot wait. We cannot wait to see him. We're going to have another 16 years old. But for him, we're going to wait for 2 years before we get him in our team, right? So hey, that is was for Chelsea. And we're going to just go to another crazy thing that happened yesterday. River Plate. I mean, Argentinians, they are different breed, you know, they are wild. The Argentinian population, they are proud, racist people. They are proud of it. They're doing it. They don't find any offense of doing it. And even the player voices against it, they just don't care. Like Dembaba said yesterday, I don't know why people are surprised. This is quote from him. He said, I don't know why people are surprised. Argentina was the safe haven for the Nazi and the Italian, like the Nazi who run away from Germany. The Argentina was their safe haven, and Mussolini people who lost in the World War II. So he's not surprised. I don't know why people are, he say he don't know why people are surprised that these people are racist, you know, because these people are proud of it. The guy who was the minister of their sport, the minister of the federation, asked Messi, since he's the captain, to ask him forgiveness. They fired the dude for saying that. They fired him, and people are still like the Argentinians still trying to defend this position and disrespecting other people nationality, and then they will say, oh yeah, you deny them their Africanity. Nah, bro. Like their ancestors may come from Africa, but these guys are European. They are French. They grew up in France. Like most of them don't know where. Maybe they go visit their grandparents and stuff, but yeah, they can consider themselves. Nobody is even arguing about that. It's just like you cannot use that as a weapon against those people, right? But for them, it's okay. You know, they are happy doing it. Yesterday, River Plate were playing, which they did a 2-2 against Lanús, and it's crazy where every stadium was chanting for it because Enzo Fernandez went back there. You know, he started there, and we bought before he going to Benfica and before coming to Chelsea. But hey, now you understand why the player didn't saw it as a bad thing, because they grew up in a racist environment where nobody care about other people value, right? They say, yeah, we are not colonizer. Like a colonizer cannot give us any lesson. Say, yeah, but don't be a dick. You cannot do it because people did something bad in the history. You cannot use that as a weapon to target the current people who are living there for generation. But hey, it's up to them. They are racist. They're proud of it. I hope FIFA gonna do something against them, but probably not, because of FIFA is just crazy. Like, I don't think they can do anything about this. But hey, this is the last development on that case. And of course, Pogba was talking. He gave an interview yesterday to, I think it was a Sky Sport, right? He was giving an interview to Sky Sport because he's still fighting his drug conviction, because he's convicted. He's sentenced for 4 years, but he did appeal, so he's not playing right now. But Pogba said, I'm still a football player. Don't look at stuff saying I am retired, I'm finished. Guys, no, that is not what I said. I want to fight for my career. I'm optimistic about it. I'm not finished at all. I will fight to protect myself. I'm working hard. I feel still 100% player, he told to Sky Sport. That's reported by Sky Sport. If you watch the video, or you can just follow the guru. I think everyone is reporting on this. But hey, Pogba is still fighting for his career. There is an appeal. He's waiting to see if he can fight the case, because I think sometimes it's not fair if the player don't know, they just take it without knowing it. You should be lenient to them, like to understand some of the some issues have to be literally mitigated, so like everyone unjustly kicked out of this sport, right? He's 29 years old, so when he's gonna come back after first, he'll be 33. So like, I think if he fought it, maybe Pogba will be back on the field, but at least he believe in it. So as I was saying in the beginning, Jose Mourinho gonna play tomorrow against Lugano, which is a Switzerland team. We will see what's gonna happen. And of course, after, if they qualify, they're gonna be playing Lille from France, so it's gonna be interesting to follow, because in France this year it's gonna be fun. Because I trust the French club to do great thing today. Allez les LOSC, il faut pas laisser Mourinho vous taper, hein. Il faut, like, we love Mourinho, but La Ligue 1 came first, right?